Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Sean Manaea gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
The pride and joy of Andre in high school and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper.
Stepping up now, Terrence Jordan. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss.
Wait on that thing.
Is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around them and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman comes in with 15 hits in 53 ABs. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And that's too high, ball 2. Gausman is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Jacob Nottingham is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Go two, roll it up.
Let's go.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Minaya, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on rounder.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. No score here as we play inning number 2.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
2-0 now.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Yeah, we got
right
one.
Here, one time.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Come on now.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Andrew Sousa.
Hey, see it.
First pitch of the at-bat. The swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. Into the box now, Eddie Martinez.
Eddie.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And there's ball 1.
Hey, one away. One away.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hey, let her rip right here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he is in there. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Angel Bielma. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, 2 down here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Thanks for a good one, huh?
Comes set and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Here we go.
The 2-2, and that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's catching up to do.
Run it out, run it out.
Towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Orioles lead it 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, number 18. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Bradley Jr.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
We got 1 here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, 1 time. Right
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Laser 1 now.
And it's fouled away.
go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Another 2-2 offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Barreto has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Hit on the ground to third.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Orioles are on top, 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the pitch.
Go.
To get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, we got no outs here.
Big swing by Scope now, and the ball traveling well to left field. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Right there for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Let it rip right here.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Come on, baby.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
We got one. Yeah, we got one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Get a pitch, huh?
The 1-1. On the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, get one.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Scope, base runner at first with one out.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
And there's a base hit on the line. Throw into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. In now for the O's, number 79. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Let it fly. Get ahead, stay ahead.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
First baseline.
Dig, dig, dig.
One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Line to the right side.
Make the turn.
And this is
Find
a
the
fair
ball.
ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and
right here,
right.
on the back.
And the run is in to score
Nice,
from
nice.
third.
I see you working. Check your outfielders.
Digging in, Eddie Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hey, now we got two. We got
He's
two.
set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Full count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving,
let it
so we'll
rip
see
one
what
time.
happens.
Use it right here.
There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Angel Bielma. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded.
Hey, get your pitch here. Square it up.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The O's lead this thing 4-0. Into the box now, Jonathan Morales.
Leading off
And they've got
for
some
the
work
Red
to do
Sox,
early on. Down
catcher,
4-0 already.
Jonathan
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. This year against right-handed pitching, Buxton is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1. Is a slider taken for a ball. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Going out now.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Terrence Jordan. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Come on, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, one away.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Hey,
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
3-2 now.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
High in the air out to center field. Bader moves over.
I got it.
And that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. The Orioles lead it 4-1.
Stay ahead right here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. This ground ball, turn 2 for you right here.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Mullins on at first, nobody out.
Here you go.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count. Come on now, rip it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Come on, big dog. Just a kick.
On the ground to third.
Come on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
And there's out number 2.
Jump ahead of him right
At the
here,
plate, Harrison Bader. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. To be a little bit more aggressive at the dish, AB.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now batting, Jacob Nottingham. He singled his last time up.
Jacob Nottingham.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Count even now at 1-1.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch. Hey, we got 2 out.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third.
Come on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, nobody wait.
Come on, Boston.
And there's ball 2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck.
It's your pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Let's go.
The next 3-2. Hard on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, we got 1 down here. 1 down.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Franklin Barreto.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And that misses ball 1.
Hey, get a good
Bradley
one up there, huh?
stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, we got 1.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Here we go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Right here, let's go.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Morales. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Hey, 1 out. Yeah, we got 1.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Here you go. Let her fly now.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still even at 2-2.
Rip it up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
You're nice and patient, one at a time.
And he fouls this one off.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Striding forward now for the Sox, Antonio Nunez. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Fenway in a moment. Coming to the plate now, number 79 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 79.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Good one up there, huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Andrew Susac.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey,
1-0.
patient. Get your pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One down. One down.
Rounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Martinez.
Here we go.
Eddie Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Red Sox 1. Mike Wright will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 43, Mike Wright.
Stepping in, Terrence Jordan. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Terrence Jordan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And here we go.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No one better. Stay hot. Here you go.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Come on, big dog. Stay hot. Let's go.
Line drive to left. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
That would drive out to the gap in right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Come on, big guy. Hey, nobody away.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Strike 2.
Let's go.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Number 18 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Right here. Come on.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike now.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and knocks right there.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Pulled toward right center field.
You go. You go.
Bader arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Last time through was a base hit.
Jackie Bradley.
Here comes the first pitch.
Junior.
Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So striding forward now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High and deep to right center. Bader sprinting after it, but it's over his head, and it pops the wall for a ground rule double.
and this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Morales, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Barreto stands at second with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
Angel Vilma will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Buxton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Mullins, a 5'8" switch hitter. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Cedric Mullins was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the and make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Barreto's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
No one down here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Hey, make it yours.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you got it. No one
now
better.
the 2-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down.
Hey, now. got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now batting, first baseman, Darren.
In now, Terrence Jordan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Popped him up. Bogarts calls for it.
Got it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
On the back. Pick it up.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Ty Burnett will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 43.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go. Let's do it. Hey, all right, here we go now.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, no pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Come on now, one
Base is empty here with nobody out.
Hey, nobody on. Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog. Here we go, boys.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
Baby. Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And the 2-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, we got one up there, huh? Get up.
Length it one now, easy out.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. Barreto fields cleanly. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, number 79. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
79.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Get down now.
Ready
get
to
down.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. The ground out to short. Barreto brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Orioles are on top, 5-4. Donnie Hart will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57.
Leading off the inning, number 18, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Go out.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to first.
Come on,
Nottingham scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Jackie Bradley now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Junior.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One out, nobody on.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And this will be fouled away.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, Franklin Barreto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Franklin.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, another base hit right there, D-Roll. They've already stranded 10 runners. Could this possibly be 11?
And that's the name of the game right there, Danny. Hitting with runners in scoring position. You have to find a way to buckle your chin strap and stay in there and fight for a knock.
And he takes ball one.
Great take.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike now.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Barreto is off of first with 2 away.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Oriole bullpen does the job. 8th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 5-4. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Andrew Susak. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fouled off. Whitgren, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Benintendi ranging back, and it's off the green monster. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Eddie Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Angel Vielma. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
No one better. Need you right there.
Don't let him score.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
0-2. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. Barreto up the middle, and a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Lane Escobar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0.
Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Antonio Nunez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Nunez.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away. Ready now, Terrence Jordan. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Terrence Jordan.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Bader racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Robbie Scott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the 1-0.
One more.
Hard to the right side.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
There, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at bat.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's
The
go.
0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2-2.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
2-2. Here it is. Going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, let it fly, let it
He's
fly.
set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 5-4. Drew Hutchison is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out.
Clutch up. Your turn right here.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Hold up, huh?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, number 18. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Hey, no one better.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second. The potential winning run at first with 1 away. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Feeling better right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Here we go. Need you right here.
And it's fouled away.
Let it fly right here.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, drive him in. Don't look
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Ready for another chance? Franklin Barreto. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
2 down. 2 down.
Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there.
What's up, boys? Right guy, right place.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, looking good, looking good. Let's go. All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Hey, come on, big guy.
He's set. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Wright gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Drew Hutchison earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.